world. The weather outside is not that cold, and if you take my hand, I'll walk with you to Georgia.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Country with Celine. Now, you definitely know the name I'm about to drop, and if you have been listening to Country with Celine, you definitely know the name I'm about to drop. Please welcome back Devin Cooper. Devin, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Celine?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I mean, the last time we chatted, I believe it's been a year for sure. And it was when Good Things Deluxe Edition was coming out. So how's life been since then?
Life has been great. It's been awesome to finally have like a full body of work. I mean, it's 22 songs, so it's you know, quite a few tunes on there for a lot of people, but it's been great to have it out, be able to play the songs live and get to tour them around. So it's been a lot of fun.
When you're playing the songs live, do people in the audience scream, Devin, play this song, Devin, play that song?
Once in a while, it's fun to see people singing along to some of the
Yeah.
tunes and some of their favorite ones. I think that's probably the coolest part.
Oh, for sure. I feel like every artist that I talk to, after they release a body of work and they've gotten to perform it at a lot of different venues and shows, that's their favorite part is just seeing everybody sing word for word, not even a line here, a line there, but word for word. It must make you feel a way that I probably can't even describe.
It's cool. It's like, I mean, that's the goal with music is to have an impact on people where they listen to it and resonate with it and they're able to put their own story on it enough that they fall in love with it and can sing along with it. And to get to share that moment with them and see them singing along as you're singing it is, like I said, it's the best.
Well, you have another song that everybody will be singing along to very soon, Memories That Made Us. It's out this week. So just talk about the making of this song and how it came to be.
Yeah, this is a fun one. I went back home to my parents' house a while ago and started looking through all the old VHS footage of like growing up and all the ridiculous
Yeah.
things we did. And I pulled out an old iPhone and charged it up and was like flipping through all the pictures and stuff from being like, 16 to 18, 19 years old and just thinking about all the things that we did and, good, bad, and everything in between. And it was like these memories here are literally the memories that made who we are today. For all of us. I mean, me, my friend group, everybody that's involved, and I mean everyone in the world, you look back at the things that you did, uh, things you experienced growing up, and those experiences are what made you who you are today. So I sat down with Andrew Peebles and Drew Shelka, actually not very long ago. We wrote this song in February, end of February,
Oh,
February
wow.
25th. So it is a real new one. And we just got talking about all of kind of our life experiences growing up and what that looked like. And hour and a half later, we had memories that made us.
So I'm assuming there's going to be a music video that will come out with this song because how can that not happen if that is how this song came to be, looking back at all old memories. So yes, right? There's a music video
There
coming with
is,
this.
there
Okay.
is. There's
Have
a few
you
different video elements actually. I'm excited to share them.
Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming maybe like a lyric video as well. We're doing a lyric video. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We
okay.
uh we actually went through and digitized a bunch of the old footage
Oh,
for me
cool.
growing up and all that
That's cool.
and turned into a visualizer. So
That is really cool, actually. Wow. Oh my God, I'm excited to see this on a personal note. I love seeing old videos from like friends of mine just to see how they were brought up and the stories that they have to tell. But there was one line in it where I heard it and I was like, I need to ask Devin if this is true. How to throw a punch and how to take one too.
that is a true line.
It's a true line. So that happened to you. So I like, can we get a brief story maybe? I feel like not many people are going to ask you about that, but I, for one, will.
Feel like when you're growing up in a small town as a dude, you tend to get in some fights and probably like, I don't know, we'll say 12 to 16 years old, got in a few fights.
Okay.
And one time I got punched in the face and broke my orbital bone and my face all swole up. So that was a
Oh.
pretty good one where there'll be a picture of that in the visualizer. My face is all black and blue and
Okay, so you did not win that fight.
no, I didn't win. Well, I don't know. I think we both lost because he broke his hand. So I don't know. I mean, my face was
Okay.
broken, but his hand was also broken. So
So he's got a strong, well, you got a strong face and he had a strong hand.
yeah.
So, okay. Well,
Or they were both weak because they both broke.
fair. But they both injured each other very bad.
They did,
So
yeah.
that's too funny. Okay, yeah, I heard that line and I'm like, I need to ask Devin if that is an accurate line or if that's just a kind of
Yeah.
made up, but
I
good to
put
know.
my fighting days in the past now, so that's not something I'm actively doing.
Yeah, no fight at CCMAs in Kelowna this year. Nothing
No,
going
definitely not.
on. Okay, well, does this mean that you're working towards a new album, a new project?
Yeah, we're working on a bunch of new stuff. We've got a few songs done already, and we don't have a release date of when we're gonna put the whole thing out, but a bunch more music is in the works, and I'm excited to keep sharing it throughout the year.
Well, that's exciting. Are you gonna put any stripped versions of some songs out? Because I know there was one song that I brought up last time, and I think it was called 3 a.m. I believe that was what the song was called.
What you don't know, yeah, the 2 a.m. version.
The 2 a.m. That's it. Yes. The 2. I remembered there was an AM
Yeah,
in there for sure because there was two different versions of it. And I really like the 2 a.m. version so much. So I was just wondering, are you going to be releasing songs like two versions of different songs?
well, we might have to do that again if you were a fan of it.
I'm a sucker for songs like that, especially the 2 a.m. version. I will lie in my bed and I will just cry myself to sleep listening to sad songs. It's just,
Yeah, I feel that.
right? Even if you're so happy, it's just songs have a way of making you feel everything and anything.
They
Even if you're
do.
at the happiest moment of your life, as soon as you hear a sad song, you're just brought right back into, you think of certain memories and you're sad. And then you can listen to an upbeat song right after that and you're happy again. It's crazy
Yeah.
how music does that to you.
I guess that's the sign of a great song is if it
Yeah.
can transport you into that moment when you
Yeah.
listen to it.
hmm No, for sure. Well, you've already had a busy summer. Crazy how 2025 is pretty much flying by already. And I've
Yeah.
summer's not even officially here, but yet you are already busy heading into summer. I mean, you had so many performances back in Ontario, you performed at a festival, and now you have three back-to-back shows at the Stampede. So, how do you prep for a summer like this? Because that's a lot.
It is. It's really busy. We're traveling all over the place this year. We're out in Quebec for a festival, Stampede, like you said,
Yeah.
Ontario, all over the place. And I think the excuse me, as I say this, run down from the run that I just got off of. I think the biggest thing that I've found is just like try and get as much sleep as you can because there are a lot of times where you have late nights. It's like an 18-hour day. You're driving a whole bunch. You run down,
Yeah.
but sleep and water. And I usually try and avoid alcohol at all costs during the busy season, which is makes the party a little less fun sometimes. But the benefits of it definitely outweigh the repercussions.
Hey, you don't need alcohol to have a good time.
No, you don't.
You just need to be around a good group of people and the vibes will be so high and
Absolutely.
that's what you need.
And that's
But
usually the way it goes. I mean, my band is basically a bunch of dads, so they also don't party very hard, so it's a good group to be around when we're all in it together.
that's so fair. Yeah. Well, if they are dads, then yeah, you definitely have nothing to worry about there.
Yeah.
But you were saying, so obviously you travel around in like a van, right? I'm assuming it's a van. So
Yeah, it's van, excuse me, van sometimes. Sometimes we take a few different vehicles. Sometimes we're flying. It's kind of
okay.
all over the place.
But when you're in a van, obviously it's a very confined space and you can be driving for hours. How do you kill time in there? Do you guys all jam out to certain songs, play games? What do you do?
Usually talk quite a bit. Usually there's not
Okay.
a lot of dull moments. Aside from like playing in a band together, we're all like really close friends as well. So even when we're not out playing shows, we're still like, hanging out on weekdays and stuff like that. So there's
Yeah.
always something to chat about. And if it does get to a dull moment, we usually ask whose new favorite record is out and we'll put that on and listen through it and then chat about the record.
Okay, well, actually, since you kind of brought that up, Morgan Wallen's album has been out for a couple of weeks now. So I have to ask you, do you have a favorite song so far on it? Are you still making your way through it? Because there is 30 plus songs on that album, which
I
is
know it
crazy.
is quite a record. I've dug through it quite a bit. I will have to say there's a couple tunes. I mean, there are so many good songs on it, but I feel like the vocal performance on Smile is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And uh, the song Just in Case
Yeah.
is outrageous.
Everybody is still talking about Just in Case, even though he
I
released
know.
it before. But no, it's so good. It
It is
really
so
is.
good. Yeah,
I feel like Morgan Wallen can't really release um a bad song, or like he can put out 30 plus songs and you will listen to that album front to back. It's
totally. There's so many good ones.
so many good ones.
I
Um
mean, Jack and Jill is another great one.
that one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still making my way through. I will say
Okay.
that it is difficult, and it took me his last album. It took me at least because I want to listen to each song and be in that mind state rather than just playing
Yeah,
it in the background and kind of not really paying attention. So it took me,
totally.
I'd say a week to fully get through it. But I will say
Oh yeah.
the whole album is downloaded on my phone though. So I'm like, this is probably going to happen with this one too.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite one so far?
I love Just in Case and
Okay.
Whiskey in Reverse. I like
Okay,
Whiskey in
that is a really
Reverse.
cool one as well.
Ah, that one's
Another
so
cool
good.
one, is it called Kiss Her in Front of You?
Yes, 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 yes.
That's a cool track.
That one I don't really like that much. I
That's
will
fair.
I will say. But even the Tate McRae one as well. What was that one called? Actually, now I am blanking on it. There's so many
Oh,
like
I know.
track names, but the one with Tate McRae, nobody was, well, I'll say I thought Tate McRae was gonna have a bigger role in that song, but she kind of is just in
Hmm.
the back and she just does the
Yeah,
back vocals. But it's still good.
totally.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Calgary Girl being on
Yeah.
Wallen's record.
Oh yes, yes. I didn't even think about that. Well, Tate McRae has really made a name for herself. She started from YouTube and just
Yeah.
her career kind of skyrocketed and now she's pretty much a pop star
I was
going
gonna say literally
across.
a superstar.
Yeah, no, I took the words out of my mouth. Oh my God, I can't even talk anymore. But yeah, she really is. But anyways, back to you. Before, well, looking at your busy schedule this year and you have a lot coming up, what are you most excited for?
I think I'm most excited to just like continue to play the Good Things record out live and play the new music out live. My favorite thing about all of this is getting to play shows, getting to hang out with people, chat with people, meet new people, and traveling around. Feel very fortunate that we're right across the country this summer playing shows, so I get to see a whole bunch of places I've never been to before and, experience, what it's like there. We're spending a few days in Quebec for a festival we're playing there, and I've never been there before.
You've never been?
Never been. So we're
Okay.
playing in Quebec City and then going to take a couple days off and, spend some time in Quebec City and Montreal and see what it's like there. And I don't know, getting to play shows and getting to experience, Canada for all of what it is my favorite part.
Hey, there's so many pretty places to go here in Canada to see the beauty, but also to see the culture because it is different in every single province. We're not the same at all. And
Yeah.
Quebec is the culture there is different. It's very European. It really is. And you're gonna love the food. Just putting that out there.
Yeah. That's what everyone's been telling me. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
excited. I'm going to go with an empty stomach.
Yeah, the whole time. Just be empty stomach every single morning and just fill up the
Yeah.
whole entire day. You'll be good to go, especially the
Perfect.
Montreal sandwiches. Oh,
Okay. That's
yes.
good to know.
And the bagels, you have to bring the bagels home with you. So good.
Okay.
Yes.
I will do that. Good to know.
Good to know. Well, thanks, Devin, for chatting with me today on Country with Celine. It was lovely catching up with you. And this year, yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't already listen to Devin Cooper, make sure you do so. His music is on all streaming platforms. So go and listen to it now. And also his song, Memories That Made Us, out this Friday. So make sure you tune in.